So I've had a renewed interest in getting a Crecy type Briggs and Stratton running. I think I started on it like 15 years ago. But anyway, so I'm back into that thought process there, and good news to all Crecy fans out there, or Crecy, I guess it's called. Here's my original book from, like, I don't know, 25 years ago or something, and published in well, it says 1994, but they've reissued it. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So it's for sale again, and I got this copy on eBay. Just go to type in Rolls Royce Crecy or something. It's the RRHT, Rolls Royce Heritage Trust, as you can see right there in the name, Rolls Royce Heritage Trust. But they sell on eBay, and it's free shipping worldwide. The price is in pounds, but that'll be converted. And believe it or not, they shipped me that book in 4 days from England to Canada during a postal strike. So they're good at what they do. They're definitely on the ball there. So anyway, yeah, the book is indeed for sale again. It looks a little bit thicker than the old one. It seems like it's got more pages to it. It says page 188 versus we'll call it 136. But I haven't found any extra information in it. It's just organized slightly different and things. So I don't think there's any new chapters. Don't quote me on that, but I just took a good 15-minute look through it there, and I didn't really see anything. But anyway, yeah, it's well worth having. And now that it's back in production, I can't remember. I'll throw a number out there. Say it costs $30. Well, I'll tell you, I was looking at it for a second copy like 4 or 5 years ago. The only one was on ABE Books, or A Books, for $300. So $30 for brand new, yeah, you can't beat that. So anyway, yeah, RRHT, Rolls Royce Heritage Trust on eBay. They've got a bunch of copies available, minus the one that I got there. Anyway, now I'll go to the next section of the video here. So I am making some real progress here on the Crecy. I've finally got my butt into, it's out of neutral and it's back into gear a little bit here. A friend made this sleeve for me for the Crecy. You can see it's only like, 2/3 as tall as the one for 4-stroke, and there won't be any ports like that in it. There will be like round holes drilled in it for the intake ports, and I will slip it in the engine block here and show the operation. So this is my original 4-stroke sleeve valve block here. Not the one you've seen running on YouTube, but one from way back when, back in like 1991 when we first got it going at university. So this is the sleeve drive crank for the Crecy 2-stroke. It's got reduced stroke, and because you don't need the sleeve to go as far. Oh, come on now, get on there, be nice to me. There it goes, right in there. Yeah, so anyway, so as this rotates around, it drives the sleeve up and down. Now I'm going to pull that back off of there. So we'll look at it from this end. Now the sleeve sticks out of the block here. I may have to machine this out. I actually hadn't made a contracting oil control ring on the top of the sleeve there. That didn't pan out very good, but so now I need to like fill that in with JB Weld or machine the block off. Not sure, but anyway, so the sleeve will come to the top of the block. In this case, it doesn't project up. The original one, the port area was above top of the block there. So this is considerably shorter, so the cylinder head will bolt right on there. So the sleeve comes to the top, and then when it fires, the sleeve goes down, and it'll uncover exhaust ports cut in between the fins there, and then eventually it'll go down further, and it'll open up intake ports. Actually, I think the sleeve only travels about that far. Intake ports, and so the exhaust, the top of the sleeve uncovers the holes in the engine block or cylinder wall, what you want to call it there. Now this sleeve, it doesn't rotate well. I have to grind this circular and all kinds of fun stuff yet. As you can see on this one, see that lug is ground right down, and this plastic sleeve is just for experimental purposes. I've got to make a metal one, you know. The engine won't run with a plastic sleeve, or if it did, it wouldn't run for very long, that's for sure. But so I got my 30 thou over piston here, which I've had for a long time. I actually bought another one on eBay, so it's a little bit on the tight side. I don't know why. I sanded it. Slides in the top better. Anyway, either way, the piston jammed up there. Piston fits in the sleeve. Here, you can see. Piston fits in the sleeve there. I just got to do more sanding to it. I think it's temperature too. It's cooler in the room here, and plastic expands at a greater rate than aluminum does. Of course, aluminum expands at a greater rate than steel does. But anyway, so get the piston in there, and the reason I'm doing all this is because even though the Crecy cycle is relatively simple, there's a couple videos of it there on I don't know, YouTube, and what do you call the GIF file. Some people have done them, and they're really good. I enjoy them because even though I understand it, I still find it hard to visualize exactly how the timing events work and all that, even though I'm building an engine. So basically, the sleeve drops down in the cylinder to uncover it. The top of it opens into the exhaust ports, and then continues moving downwards, and it's a combination of where the ports are in the wall and the piston uncovering that uncovers the intake. And of course the motor has to be supercharged to work, or exhaust scavenged, whichever way you want to call it. So I'll be using my piston supercharger again. That's I don't have any small roots blowers or anything, but yeah, I'll use that piston supercharger, which has greater cubic inch than this engine does, so it will provide a mild supercharge, if you will, or just blow more out the exhaust. But it has worked on all the other two-strokes that I've made, so it should work fine on this. I was thinking on, if I have to, I'll increase the size of it, go from a 11 cubic inch Briggs to a 13 or something. But I have lots of options on that since I have so many motors. But and then I realized I probably have to run this as horizontal shaft motor instead of vertical like a lawnmower, due to the fact that I can't run my paddle wheel splash oil dipper from a lawnmower engine, so I'll probably have to run an actual dipper on the end of the con rod, like you know, horizontal shaft motors have. So then I'll have to you know, make my my supercharger as a horizontal shaft also. But that's all just little details. But don't worry, I'm working them all out. I have it designed on 2D CAD. I've had that for a number of years. I've got back into that again and did some more. So even though it doesn't really look like it, other than having this sleeve here, I bought some extra piston rings too in case something bad happens to them. I got another piston rings and different things. So I intend on following through with this. I wanna give the Crecy cycle of a two-stroke sleeve valve a try. So anyway, I guess I've talked long enough on this. So yeah, I encourage you to pick one of these up if you like the Crecy, because there's a lot in this book that's not online. I put some of the colorized diagrams I've done out of this book online, but my object is never to plagiarize a whole book or anything. Just put some things out there to get people interested in it. And so anyway, I'll be moving forward with this. No timeline, but I hope to get at it. Spend some time on it over the Christmas holidays. The main thing that held us up for a long time was in the drive. We got the sleeve drive shaft binds up for some reason between the top bushing and the bottom bushing. Somehow there's some misalignment in the machine parts here. So we'll get around that one way or another, though. Don't worry. Like I say, I intend on getting this running. Like I say, no definite timeline, but I'm on to it. So anyway, everybody have a good one. If I don't get another video out, everybody have a Merry Christmas. We'll catch you later then. Thanks for your interest in the Crecy.